So you've picked up the brand new Legend Bowl DLC off of Steam and you're wondering, how in the heck do I export my draft class out of College Bowl and into Legend Bowl? Well, in this video, we're going to show you how to do that. So when you're in College Bowl, you're going to want to go down to your off season. And from there, you're going to go into your graduation stage. And once you get here, this is the step where we export the draft class. And so obviously in this section, this is where you're looking at all your players that are graduating, and the teams are trying to persuade players who are not seniors to stay. And so we'll go ahead and proceed. And once you complete your graduation, it's going to ask you if you're sure. But this right here is a brand new screen that will actually pose the prompt to see if you want to export the draft class. This is going to be included with College Bowl, whether or not you have the DLC. And this actually pushes the file out into your App Local data folder. And if you're familiar with modding, then you'll know where that is. If you're not, this is the folder that you will be looking at to capture and look at the draft class. So once we hit continue, we're going to actually get the folder populated with this new file. And this new file is going to include all of the graduates, or all of the people that have left for the pros, because some people do leave early. And it will be included in a tab delimited file, a text file that you can grab and push over to your Legend Bowl directory. And if you have the DLC, and hopefully you've picked it up because this is a really cool feature. And by the way, the DLC actually includes a lot more new updates to gear, accessories, player hair, facial options, and all sorts of cool stuff. So go check that out. I'll leave some notes in the description here, but the DLC page has all of those requirements on there and features that we've added with the DLC. So hopefully you picked it up, because I think it's something that you're going to enjoy. And from here, we're going to go ahead and walk over to the file and show you how to move that over. Okay, so the next step is to navigate to your College Bowl AppData Local directory, which is where Steam saves your files. That's where your save data files are contained, your rosters, your customizations, all the things that are user-specific, your career files, your franchise files, all that sort of stuff are located in your AppData Local folder. If you don't know where that is, we will leave a link in the description below so you can actually find your location. But once you do find it, you're going to see your data folder and your save data. Inside of your data folder, usually you will not see a draft class text file, but now you do, because we were able to export it. This is the file. And if you were to open it, you're going to be able to see that this has all of your graduating or players that are leaving the college ranks. And in this case, we have about close to 2,000 players. And so what's cool about this is that you can actually take this file and you can open it up in Google Sheets or whatever your spreadsheet software of choice is. And you can actually modify this and create your own draft classes. So if you want to recreate a draft from the 1980s or 90s or college, some college year that you're a fan of, you can do that, or some kind of fantasy league, you can do that as well. Or if you're playing in your own community leagues and you want to do your own custom draft classes, you can do that as well. But just note that you can go in here and manually edit these values on your own, and that will give you the same thing that you get here. Obviously, you need to be careful. So, if you are messing with the files and you're going to, if you have any issues, you could potentially have a problem, but that's something that you're going to have to hopefully figure out, and the community on Discord can help you with that. So that's what the actual file looks like. And all you're going to do is open up your Legend Bowl data folder. So same exact place that you would have your, wherever this saves here, it's the same location. It's inside of your main data folder underneath the game. And so we're going to take the file and just drag it on over to Legend Bowl. From here, let's go ahead and pop open Legend Bowl and show you how that imports so that you can get your draft class into Legend Bowl and you can start having some fun. All right, so now that you're in Legend Bowl, you can go to your off season. And once you get to your draft, this is the part where it will ask you, if you have the DLC, it will prompt you and ask you, do you want to import the draft class? And if you have the file in place and it's there, it will import the actual file. If it's not there, then you will obviously just get the normal draft class that the game would generate. It won't break if the file isn't there, so you don't have to be too careful, but the file doesn't need to be in the correct format. So if you do go messing around with it, like I mentioned earlier, just be careful because you could cause a potential issue. But assuming the draft class file is in place, the draft will get loaded and you will see your players from College Bowl over in Legend Bowl, and the game will work perfectly. So you're going to be able to see all of your studs that came out of the College Bowl draft. This is the default roster, so some of these guys are going to be recognizable. The stats are going to differentiate. They're not going to be exactly the same because depending on how they came out of College Bowl and moving them into Legend Bowl, there's going to be some slight modifications because we don't want everyone to come out as 99s. So there is going to be an adjustment because now you're in a professional league and the guys in Legend Bowl are a lot faster and quicker and stronger, and more skilled. So you're going to get some modifications here. And if the community thinks that we need to make changes and tune these, we can do so. But again, you can also go into the file yourself and make some changes, using spreadsheet tools if you don't like what College Bowl exports. So that's pretty much it. Please read the rest of the features that are located on the DLC webpage to see what else is included with the DLC. And for all of those people that have supported the game and supported my me, I guess, as Super Pixel Games, I really appreciate all your help. And the football season's here. Things are going really well, and I hope you guys are enjoying your football games. And we don't have enough of them. So I do appreciate everybody who has supported. Hopefully you guys enjoy the DLC, and we will catch you in the next video. Have fun.